Welcome to Turner's COVID-19 office orientation. We are committed to actively caring for the safety, health, and well-being of everyone in our offices. We've been working hard to ensure that when we return to the offices, they are clean, healthy, and welcoming. We are all in this together. The actions and behaviors which follow in this orientation will help to reduce the risk of contracting or spreading COVID-19. We encourage you to check your temperature prior to coming to work. If you are feeling ill for any reason, please stay home. If you have an elevated temperature of 100 degrees or more, please consult a medical professional. Be careful on your commute, especially when using public transportation. Maintain 6-foot distancing, wear a cotton face covering, bandana, or buff over your mouth and nose, and wear disposable gloves if possible. Flexible start times or rotating schedules may be available to help you avoid riding public transportation during rush hour. Please talk to your manager or human resources team if you have any questions. Be sure to wash your hands as soon as possible upon arriving at the office and dispose of gloves properly. You will notice new protocols in place as soon as you arrive at the office. Depending on the requirements of your location, all employees and visitors will have their temperatures scanned or will be asked to take their own temperature and display the result to a designated individual. In addition, we are asking all employees and visitors to complete a self-assessment and answer these questions or similar depending on location, which will be posted at the office entrance. 1. Are you experiencing any of the following? Cough, shortness of breath, or difficulty breathing? Or, do you have more than one of the following? A fever, chills, muscle aches, headache, sore throat, or new loss of taste or smell? 2. Did you have close contact with a person with COVID-19, presumed or confirmed, within the last 14 days? 3. Have you traveled internationally or outside the local area for non-essential activity as prescribed by local or state ordinances in the past 14 days? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, or if your temperature scan indicates a fever, we ask that you notify your supervisor or another member of management and that you not enter the office. Your supervisor will be in touch with you to discuss your situation. For everyone's well-being, we are asking all employees and visitors to wear at a minimum a washable cotton face covering, bandana, or buff over their nose and mouth while moving about the office or while utilizing common areas such as conference rooms, restrooms, copy rooms, or kitchens. Turner will be providing cloth face coverings initially, but you are also welcome to wear your own. Remember to wash or replace face coverings daily. For everyone's health, we will be maintaining the CDC recommended 6-foot minimum distance between all employees and limiting the duration of contact while working and moving around the office. Every office will have unique procedures and plans for maintaining physical distancing and limiting close proximity encounters to less than 10 minutes with regard to workspaces, but there are other areas in which we must stay mindful of spacing. The first of these common spaces is the elevator. If your office has an elevator, be sure to follow the posted occupancy instructions and never enter a crowded elevator. It is also recommended that passengers not face each other while riding the elevator. If possible, we recommend the use of stairs. You should always use the handrail to protect yourself from falls or slips, so in these instances, wear a pair of disposable gloves or wash your hands immediately upon reaching your destination. The next common spaces to consider are hallways and other traffic areas. Please observe and follow any altered traffic flows that have been implemented. For example, if your office has multiple stairways, they may be designated as one-way only. Hallways may be divided to avoid passing others, and marks on the ground in common areas may assist in maintaining physical distancing. Finally, please exercise extra caution in common areas such as restrooms, conference rooms, copy rooms, and break rooms. Be mindful when using these spaces and try to always maintain a 6-foot distance from others. We ask that, as best you can, you try to not linger longer than necessary in common areas, both to give everyone a chance to access them and to minimize the possibility of cross-contamination. We ask that you please wipe down all areas before and after your use. If you have brought your lunch or are eating in the office, please eat at your desk and not in common areas. We ask everyone to model good hygiene practices. While we hope you will interact with your coworkers, we must request that there be no handshaking, hugging, or physical contact with others, and that you maintain a 6-foot distance wherever possible. Wash your hands often, using soap and water, for at least 20 seconds. If you are unable to wash your hands, use a hand sanitizer which is at least 60% alcohol. If possible, cough or sneeze into a tissue and immediately discard it. If that is not possible, cough or sneeze into your elbow. In either case, you should immediately wash your hands. You will find hand sanitizer placed throughout the office. In addition, we will be providing items such as disposable gloves and disinfectant in common areas. Part of active caring is not waiting for someone else to speak up if you see unhygienic behavior or unsafe actions. Care enough to immediately raise any concerns you have with the co-worker or visitor, as this will help us all stay healthy. Remember, we are all in this together, and it will take a while for everyone to get used to the new guidelines. At minimum, each office will be cleaned and disinfected daily. This cleaning will include kitchens, copy rooms, restrooms, elevators, stairwells, conference rooms, light switches, and any frequently touched areas. Each person will clean their work area, including surfaces such as keyboards, desks, and phones, each day with the provided disinfectants. Each office will have an established protocol for the use of kitchen appliances such as dishwashers, microwaves, refrigerators, and coffee machines. We ask that you please wipe down all appliances and touched surfaces before and after your use. Shared supplies such as cups, utensils, and drink ingredients will be disposable, individually wrapped as appropriate, and dispensed in ways to limit contact. If you bring in your own food, please ensure it is in a sealed container and wipe it down with a disinfecting wipe before placing it in the refrigerator. All office refrigerators will be cleaned out weekly, so please be sure to remove any food by Friday, or it will be discarded. When arriving home after work, try to leave work shoes outside, remove PPE if you used any and dispose of properly, remove and wash all clothing as soon as possible, and take a shower. This will help protect you and your loved ones. Our employees are the heart of Turner, and we're doing everything we can to keep you healthy and comfortable as we return to the workplace. We thank you for your participation in this orientation and for actively caring for the safety, health, and well-being of yourself, your coworkers, our visitors, and your loved ones. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you wish to provide feedback on the new office environment, please reach out to your local HR team. Remember, we are all in this together.